Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Shri Matre Namaha. So in this video, I'll share a lot more about the soul journey. So we have been always told that when we die, the Yama comes with his buffalo to take us, and the Chitragupta keeps account of our karma. So my near-death experience, I didn't saw any Yama, neither any Chitragupta, but I saw two energies coming and taking me. And they were really kind, compassionate, and loving energy I was getting from them. So I used to ask my mother, what happens when we die? Where we go after we die? Why children die? Such a small, why the newborn dies? She taught me the soul language. She introduced me to soul very early age. So my soul search journey started after my near-death experience. And what I found, that's what I'm going to share in this video. So, as you would have heard, there's a 7 heaven. In our yoga path, Kundalini, we call 7 chakras. So from Muladhara to Swadhisthana, Manipuraka, Anahata, Vishuddhi, Ajna, and Srastadhara. So these are all the soul evolution, purification of your soul happens. But in the soul psychology, these are called the realms. So the Muladhara chakra, the soul which is at the first realm, will have the basic thirst for the survival. And for the survival, they will do anything. They will be also having animal characteristic. So sometimes we see, oh, that person is so grown up, 50 years, but act like a child. Oh, that person acted like the animal. So that soul could be recently incarnated from the animal yoni. Then slowly upgradation, purification happens. You come into the second realm, where we call the Swadhisthana chakra. Then third, you come to the Manipuraka, third realm. Then fourth realm, Anahata. Your spiritual journey starts once you reach Anahata, because here comes the emotion, kindness, acceptance, appreciation. You become little kinder. So this is a fourth realm. Below the fourth realm to Muladhara chakra, all soul functions happens unconsciously. And journey from one chakra purification to another chakra will take multiple years. And your upliftment is depend on the surroundings you are born and how that surroundings helps you spiritually evolving. So all these factors and many more factors are influencing or important for your soul evolution process till the fourth chakra. Once you reach the fourth chakra, as I said, spiritual evolution happens. So here you are conscious, you are into the conscious creation. So from fourth to fifth chakra is the absolutely spiritual evolution, where you have a grace marks from the creator. So you will experience some time you want to act certain way, and you will hear the voice, don't do that, let it go, forgive, or don't worry, tomorrow is going to be the better day for you, cool down. So this kind of a sound you can like hear voices. So basically these are our guides. They guard us, hold us from creating any wrong karma and getting degraded. So till the fourth standard, before the fourth standard or till the fourth standard, if you do any karma which are not good, there are the high chances of you getting degraded to second chakra or the first chakra as well. And again, you have to take those many incarnation purification process to come back to the fourth chakra. So you have done something on the fourth chakra, you get degraded on the second chakra. So you have to come back, do all this thing. And when you degraded and the second chakra, again something happens over there and you don't get a company or the surrounding which will help you for the spiritual upliftment, then you may spend some longer years, couple of births in that dream again. Okay. So that is up to the fourth chakra. Once you reach between fourth and fifth chakra, you have a guards guiding you and all, and you start in the conscious creation. And once you reach here, you have a questions: why, how, why me, etc. So here I would like to tell you that whatever happens once you reach at this level, those are your conscious creation of karmas, and the terms called the soul agreement comes. So you come on the earth to experience certain things and get the soul purification and uplift to learn your lesson. So I ask Creator that if the meditating is help gonna upliftment, then why we should take a birth, get distracted, and highly chances of losing our path. Better we stay over here, meditate and evolve more. So on that I got an answer. Your evolution happen faster when you take a birth on the earth, because there are so many experiences you goes through. Another concept we have, that show is design and we are puppet. Earth is stage, we come and perform. Absolutely right. But here our soul decides that. So when we die, we go back. So sorry, there is no Chitragupta, but there are the guides which show us all our life like a fast forward screen, and we can see our life front of our eyes as a observer, that what we should have done and what we did. So it is a whole responsibility of our life karma creation path is in our hand. So if we have taken left turn, this would have happened. If you'd have taken the right turn, this would have happened. And we missed that. And so that we miss that lesson to be learned from that experience. So in the childhood, I used to see big books And in those books, there used to be the picture like a screen. During those, they were a black and white TV channel. So those used to be the screen, life size, and things were happening on that screen. So I will stand and look at them. But that time it did not make any sense. And I was so young enough that I was not able to explain my mom as well. So I got the reference over here. So after your death, you get to see your life fast and forward on the screen. So you understand now, like that stage, okay, now I need to take that lesson. So you take a little pause and then you again design another setup that you are going down and you want to have a particular experience. So to that particular experience, what kind of surroundings you need. So you will choose the place where you're going to take a bath. Then you will choose the parents who are going to support that childhood, what you're looking for. You are going to select the key people who are going to play the important role in your life lesson learning path. So does those souls are also looking for someone to have that experience. So it is like a mutual understanding of all this truth. And once this play is set, one by one everyone come on the stage called the earth, perform and depart. But there are the high chances, once you come on earth, as your memories are taken away, you repay previous karma and you become part of other new karma. So this cycle goes on. That's the reason they say kukarma, sakarma and akarma. So many times we are doing the karma unconsciously. So you become part of other people's karmas as well. On this search, I also found that certain relationships change, but those souls take a birth again and together. Maybe that the previous relationship they share like a wife and mother or wife and child relationship. So next birth they can share some other relationship if that is pretty close. So that also I have seen. So this is how, like, if anyone in your life has given you the tough time, forgive that person and set free, because somewhere that was chosen by you. This is one side. Sometime we also become the victim. So those karmas will be carried forward for the next birth. Okay. So now second question comes, like what happens when someone dies in the accident or the murder. So in this case, the soul is not ready for the shift and soul is confused. So during that time, guide will come, try to counsel the soul. They will keep him in the healing chamber area and they will give him the time to get healed. Periodically they will come and give him the energy, heal him and counsel him. Sometime when you are in a meditation or the tranquil state, you will see a lot of loving white energies around you. Sometime you are very down, sad, for know your mistake. And again you will experience that warm cocoon of love. So those are your guides, are giving you the energy. Okay. So this dismantled, disturbed souls will be kept in the healing area. And once they heal, then their further counseling and journey will start. So when you reach at the above fifth rim, your life is more precious now for the Creator. that you have done the great job. And mostly after the fifth ream, you become very spiritual. On the sixth ream, you become the messenger of a God. You will be taking some purpose in your hand to help this universe to be a better place. And here you come with the grace marks. So here you have a 50-50. 50% your destiny is decided by the Creator, and 50% in your hand to fulfill the Creator's work, desire. And if you miss that, Creator Guide will try to get you on your destiny path. So you continue your spiritual journey. But sometimes it also happens that one may get diverted from this path, because on the fifth, sixth level, you are bestowed with certain powers, luxury, comfort, etc. to perform the God's work. But one get lost and carried away with the power, etc. And the degradation happens for the next birth. So it's very important, crucial stage, sixth ream is very, very important. One need to be very conscious. So, and when you reach the seventh ream is a seventh heaven, nirvana stage. So here you get a little bit more longer time, and you can take a birth whenever you want, and whatever work you choose for the betterment as a messenger of a God. So I have also came across the soul which never took the birth on the earth, and they played the guide role. I also met the soul who were highly dismantled and disturbed. I will share one experience over here, that one couple came to me and they were talking about having the child, etc. When I looked at that lady's womb through the energy, I noticed a lot of patches in her uterus. So she was trying to conceive, but the fetus will touch the uterus, and as the uterus was yet to heal, that fetus will get touched to the uterus, and they have to abort the child. So I got upset that why didn't you share this thing with me? Why you are hiding things from me? And then when I looked at his wife, her husband, I asked her to leave him and me. I wanted to talk to with him something. And I asked him, how many female you made to abort the child? I can see the 3. And he shook. He never expected I will be saying something like this. He had 3 affairs, and he forced those females to abort the child. I say, you kill so many females emotionally and 3 children, and now you are expecting to have a child. I don't know what to say. Sorry. And he really shook and said, sorry, please don't tell me this. Don't tell my wife all this thing. I said, I have nothing to do. Get out from here. Because I could see those 3 children's soul around him. So this is how, like a different bodies, we see apart from 5 bodies, there are the 7 body, karma body and the soul body. So, when I asked my mother, like, why the newborn children die, she says, those many breaths were remaining. For example, you have 8 years of a life, but something happens and you die age of 75. So your 5 years is remaining. So the child will take a birth, and the 5 years breathing cycle will be complete. Like this. Sometime you experience sudden abortion. In my Garbha Sanskara video, I have mentioned how the soul enters in the womb So once the soul enters in the womb and the soul feels that, oh no, this is not the right parenting I'm looking for, soul can terminate the pregnancy. When is that? If you have terminated other before pregnancy, then you may have to go through that pain again. I have also seen the newborn baby interacting with the aborted fetus soul. So the soul journey was not something new for me. I was having a lot of experiences, and these things made the connection of why, how, etc. So when I asked Creator how the soul bonds, definitely we are born from the Creator. So I was shown kind of a setup like a table. It all happens in the luminous vision. And there was a small mist kind of a things were coming down, very tiny. Sahasra Kushagre, which is what is mentioned in our Veda Shastras. So the soul, that lot many souls were coming. So this place is called soul, baby soul, infant soul. This is called the infant soul, and it's called the soul nursery. So not necessary you take a birth on the earth. You can take a birth on any planet as you wish, but mostly the soul takes births at the familiar environment where they used to be their previous birth, unless the soul want to experience certain change in the spiritual evolution process, then they change their scenario. As I travel my multiple previous birth, I did meet some people from my previous birth in this life as well. They recognize me. So it's our soul, absolutely soul decision where to take a birth. So this is soul agreement. And what happens when you break your agreement? Like you take a birth to perform certain work, and when you come over here, you break your agreement. So same like as you break your agreement, you have a penalty. So does you get the penalties. Okay. So what happens? The soul who dies under the impression of some negative energies. I'll share with you this my experience in next video, but here I will share like sometime the soul who experience the sudden death in the accident or murder, and if they are not spiritual soul, that there are the high chances they are getting stuck through the further evolution process. Why to take a bath as a human? Because as a human we experience a lot through our senses. In that dream there are no senses, only the energy exchange. So if you aware of all the different entities also enter in our body to gratify themselves, so does like similar concept like all this like senses gives us the experience of the human living on this earth, and this earth is definitely beautiful. Om Vasundhareya Vidmahe Bhudatriya Dhimahi Tanno Bhumi Prachodayat. So I'm also one of a traveler on the planet Earth, and I'm thankful for this planet hosting me. So if you have more questions on the soul psychology or about the soul evolution process, please send me the question. I'll be glad to help you. Namaste.